Welcome to the Asia Dream Cup show, where we bring you the latest happenings from the newly introduced category in the 2012 PETRONAS Asia Road Racing Championship. The Asia Dream Cup brings together 16 riders from 9 different countries to compete among each other astride the Honda CBR 250R. In our third episode, we turn our spotlight to 4 other riders in the Asia Dream Cup. That's Muhammad Fitri Ashraf Razali and Sasi Terence Sukumaran from Malaysia, and Joshua Frederick Hook and Joshua William Pickering from Australia. In the past 2 rounds, both Malaysians have shown high level of competitiveness during races, but unfortunately, neither Sasi nor Fitri has stepped on the podium thus far. Both riders' best finishes have been 5th position.
Asian Dream Cup ni satu cabaran yang agak tough dari semua negara, dan diorang pun pernah pacu jentera ni. So bagi saya dengan Sasi ni adalah pertama kalinya. Kita orang dua pada mula agak mengalami kesukaran. Dalam round Cina ni kita orang dua target podium lah.
Asian Dream Cup ni memang laju. Dari Jepun, dari Thailand, semua champion. Kita dapat experience fight dengan diorang punya skill boleh nampak.
With the similarities in machineries, gaining the upper hand on their competition is not the easiest task.
Kita orang bawa full fairing, selalu bawa cup je. Dan ni agak cabaran juga bagi kita orang dua sebab kita orang pegang nama negara dan juga Honda Malaysia. So satu cabarannya agak berat lah.
Agresif. Lepas tu dia orang pun pengalaman dia banyak. Lepas tu kita tak pernah bawa full fairing. Baru first time bawa 250. Dia dekat Indonesia, dekat Thailand semua dia ada race 250. Kita first time. Race ni kita memang try podium.
In race 1, Sasi and Fitri were once again in the front group and their chances of a podium finish were looking optimistic. However, Fitri high-sided on the final lap, which resulted in a collision with fellow countrymate. Fitri did not complete the race, while Sasi only managed to cross the finish line in 9th place. In race 2, the Malaysian duo was once again in contention for the first podium finish for their country. However, they came out short once again, with Fitri finishing in 5th and Sasi in 6th. Next, we caught up with the Joshuas from Australia.
Last name's Pickering and my last name's Hook, so usually people call him Pico and call me Hooky or whatever, you know. Or Josh, doesn't matter.
Did anyone get confused in the beginning? Or?
I think everyone is still confused. You know, we know who we are, and also the other people from Australia know who we are, but I think most people here on the committee and the other riders still get a bit confused, yeah.
They might share the same first name, but both riders have very different mindsets when it comes to competing in their first Asia Dream Cup.
Just what I want to do, my goal. He's going to win it and I'm just trying to get top 5.
19-year-old Hook, who has more experience competing in road race championships, have been competitive right from the start, determined to find his first win of the season.
It's so competitive with being with all these bikes, the same horsepower and same sort of setup, and so no one's got any sort of advantage there, and really your ability to set up the bike, chassis wise, suspension wise, doesn't really come into it that much either, because there's not a lot you can do with it. But that's why this Asia Dream Cup's so competitive and close, you know. So you know, there's 10 bikes within a second on the grid or something stupid like that, so it is competitive and it does make it tough for sure. I've tried to lose weight, which it's not going to happen. I'm pretty much as lean as I'm going to be at 65 kilos, so, and I think the Japs are not even pushing 50 yet, so there's a lot of difference or weight difference in it, and it does make it tough for me when we come to these machines that are all standard, they're all the same, and there's not a lot of horsepower there, so weight definitely comes into it. But they've brought in a rule to have a minimum bike weight, so we can run a minimum amount of fuel just to get us through the race, and the Japanese have to run a full tank from the start of the race, so that does sort of bring it back down to a little bit more level, but you know, there's still a big weight gain there from me, and it does make it tough, yeah, but there's nothing we can do about it, so we just have to go out there and do the best we can. I think the main thing is with the Asia Dream Cup is to go about the race, to ride a smart race. It's all about tactics when it comes to the race. When there's 8 guys battling for the lead coming onto the last lap, and you've got these long straights where you can slipstream and stuff, tactics definitely does come into play, and you need to go about the race the right way to win. I come here to win. I don't really come here to muck around with the other riders, but you know, I do get along with some of them, and you know, the language barrier is hard, so that makes it tough. So I just you know, take it how it comes, and we come here to race and we come here to win. So that's what we're trying to do.
Meanwhile, 16-year-old Pico, who is competing in his first road race championship, is still learning the ropes astride the Honda CBR 250R.
Great experience considering it's my first year in road racing. I'm having the time of my life. It's so fun, and I can't wait to have a ride on Sunday. I need to get more time on the bike, because this is about my 6th time on a road bike, so the more time the better. Like, you just have to get experience and then you can go from there. But in the end I want to get the top 5 finishes in the next 3 races. I haven't really learned any new languages yet, but I've met a few good friends now, and they're really nice and they're easy to get on with, and I'm just having a good time.
As the championship shifts into its second half, we look forward to seeing a lot more exciting battles between these Asia Dream Cup riders.